We've all been there. You're lying in bed, your eyelids growing heavy, drifting off to sleep. Suddenly you jolt awake, heart pounding, feeling like you're plummeting into the abyss. This disorienting sensation, often accompanied by a vivid dream of falling, is a common experience known as a hypnic jerk. While startling, these involuntary muscle spasms are rarely a cause for concern. They represent a fascinating quirk of our biology, a testament to the complex processes occurring in our brains and bodies as we transition from wakefulness to slumber. In this exploration, we'll delve into the science behind hypnic jerks, examining their potential causes, triggers, and what you can do to minimize their occurrence. Join me as we unravel the mysteries of these nighttime jolts and discover how to achieve a more peaceful night's sleep. Hypnic jerks, also known as sleep starts, are involuntary muscle contractions that occur during the transition from wakefulness to sleep. This transition period, known as hypnagogia, is a fascinating twilight zone where our conscious and unconscious minds intertwine. During hypnagogia, our muscles begin to relax, our breathing slows, and our brain waves shift from the rapid patterns of wakefulness to the slower rhythms of sleep. Hypnic jerks occur when these relaxing muscles send signals to the brain that are misinterpreted as a loss of balance. The brain, ever vigilant in its mission to protect us, responds by triggering a sudden muscle contraction, jerking us back from the precipice of sleep. These jerks can range in intensity from subtle twitches to full-body spasms, often accompanied by a falling sensation, a rapid heartbeat and a gasp for air. While startling, these sensations are generally harmless and resolve quickly, allowing us to return to the embrace of sleep. The exact cause of hypnic jerks remains a subject of scientific inquiry, but researchers have proposed several intriguing theories over the years. One compelling hypothesis suggests that these nighttime jolts are an evolutionary vestige, a remnant of our arboreal ancestors who lived in trees. Imagine our primate forefathers, slumbering high in the canopy, their survival dependent on maintaining their grip on the branches to avoid falling. A sudden muscle relaxation could have meant a fatal plunge to the forest floor below. Hypnic jerks, in this context, may have served as a vital safety mechanism, a reflexive response to prevent falls from hazardous heights, ensuring their survival. Another theory posits that hypnic jerks arise from the brain's misinterpretation of muscle relaxation during the onset of sleep. As our muscles relinquish the tension of wakefulness, the brain, still acclimating to the shifting landscape of sleep, may misinterpret these signals as a sign of falling or losing balance. The resulting muscle spasm in this view is a protective reflex, a way for the brain to ensure our safety as we surrender to slumber, preventing potential harm. If you've ever experienced the disconcerting sensation of a hypnic jerk, take comfort in knowing that you're not alone. Studies suggest that these sleep starts are incredibly common, affecting approximately 70% of the population. While anyone can experience hypnic jerks, they tend to be more prevalent in younger individuals, with their frequency decreasing as we age. Children, with their developing nervous systems and active imaginations, often experience these jolts more frequently than adults. For most people, hypnic jerks are infrequent and merely a curious quirk of sleep. However, for some, these jolts can occur more frequently, disrupting sleep and leading to anxiety about falling asleep. Understanding the potential triggers of hypnic jerks can empower us to minimize their occurrence and promote more restful nights. While the exact cause of hypnic jerks remains elusive, researchers have identified several factors that appear to increase their frequency. These sudden muscle contractions, often occurring just as we are about to fall asleep, can be influenced by various elements in our daily lives. One of the most significant contributors is stress. When we're stressed, our bodies remain in a heightened state of arousal, making it more challenging to fully relax and transition into sleep. This constant state of alertness can make hypnic jerks more frequent and intense. Similarly, consuming stimulants like caffeine and nicotine, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime, can interfere with our sleep-wake cycles and make us more prone to experiencing hypnic jerks. These substances can keep our minds and bodies wired, preventing the deep relaxation needed for sleep. These substances stimulate our nervous systems, making it harder to achieve the deep relaxation necessary for restful sleep. The overstimulation can lead to an increase in hypnic jerks as our bodies struggle to wind down. Sleep deprivation is another common culprit. When we're sleep deprived, our bodies crave sleep, and our brains may become more sensitive to any perceived threats to our slumber, including the muscle relaxation that occurs during sleep onset. This heightened sensitivity can make hypnic jerks more likely. This heightened sensitivity can lead to an increase in hypnic jerks. Our brains, in an attempt to protect us, may misinterpret the muscle relaxation as a sign of falling, triggering a hypnic jerk to wake us up. Finally, while regular exercise is essential for overall health and well-being, engaging in strenuous physical activity close to bedtime can increase our core body temperature and make it more difficult to fall asleep, potentially triggering hypnic jerks. It's best to finish intense workouts at least a few hours before bed to allow the body to cool down and relax. While hypnic jerks are generally harmless, their disruptive nature can interfere with sleep quality and lead to anxiety about falling asleep. This can create a vicious cycle where the fear of experiencing a hypnic jerk makes it even harder to relax and drift off to sleep. Fortunately, several strategies can help minimize their occurrence and promote more restful nights. By incorporating these techniques into your daily routine, you can significantly improve your sleep quality and overall well-being. One of the most effective ways to regulate our sleep-wake cycles and reduce hypnic jerks is to establish a consistent sleep schedule. This means going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, which helps train your body to follow a natural rhythm. Going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, helps synchronize our internal clocks, making it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep throughout the night. This consistency is key to reducing the frequency of hypnic jerks. Creating a relaxing bedtime routine can also work wonders in preparing our minds and bodies for slumber. This routine signals to your body that it's time to wind down and get ready for sleep. Engaging in calming activities like taking a warm bath, reading a book, or listening to soothing music can help us unwind, reduce stress, and transition more smoothly into sleep. These activities can create a peaceful environment conducive to rest. Limiting our intake of stimulants, particularly in the hours before bed, is crucial for minimizing hypnic jerks and improving sleep quality. Stimulants like caffeine can stay in your system for hours, making it harder to fall asleep. Avoiding caffeine and nicotine, as well as large meals and alcohol close to bedtime, can help create an optimal environment for restful sleep. These substances can disrupt your sleep patterns and make hypnic jerks more likely. While regular exercise is beneficial, it's best to avoid intense workouts close to bedtime. Vigorous exercise can increase your heart rate and adrenaline levels, making it harder to wind down. If you enjoy evening exercise, opt for gentler activities like yoga or stretching, which can promote relaxation without interfering with sleep. These low-impact exercises can help you relax and prepare your body for a good night's rest. For most people, hypnic jerks are an occasional annoyance, a fleeting reminder of the complex interplay between our brains and bodies as we surrender to sleep. However, if these nighttime jolts occur frequently, significantly disrupt your sleep, or are accompanied by other sleep disturbances, it's essential to consult a healthcare professional. Frequent or disruptive hypnic jerks could indicate an underlying sleep disorder, such as restless leg syndrome or periodic limb movement disorder that requires medical attention. A healthcare professional can help determine the cause of your sleep disturbances and recommend appropriate treatment options, which may include lifestyle modifications, medication, or other therapies. Don't hesitate to seek help if you're concerned about your sleep. Prioritizing sleep is essential for our physical and mental well-being, and a good night's sleep is within reach for everyone.